Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode by author Christopher. And on this one, we're going to be doing the Let's Play of Hand of Fate by the Defiant Development Team. And I've actually talked to them personally, and they're incredibly nice. This is one of those card games that has action as well, so it looks like a really cool game. I don't know too much about it, to be honest, other than it's gotten some really good reviews, and it looks really cool. So,
One more for the game. Come, sit.
check that
You
out.
have passed the 13 gates. And you come to my table to play the game of life and death. Your stake is wagered. I refuse none who come here. Yet, I say, turn back.
Okay. It's kind of creepy. Wow, look at that. That's some talent right there with the cards. So hey, we can always hit the A button to start with. I'm actually playing it on an Xbox 360 controller. I always have that plugged into my computer, and it automatically recognized it. So I guess that's the default or the preferred method maybe than the keyboard. So we're going to go ahead and use that and see what happens. Now I can hit the A button, but I'm thinking maybe something might happen here if we give him a few seconds. You know, maybe he'll get mad at us for waiting or do something to punish us, or say, oh, well, you're not a brash one, or something stupid like that. I don't know, who knows. It's sometimes good to just make them wait. That's cool how you did that with the cards, though. Man, I definitely would never play poker with somebody who could do this. Okay, I guess let's go ahead and hit the A button.
The game begins. One lives and one dies. Let us see what you are made of.
Okay, just looking around at the table, you got this cool looking book over here on the left. Kind of reminds me of Warcraft a little bit.
Here is the first member of my court, the Jack of Dust. 12 in all must fall before you may challenge me.
Sorry about that, I didn't mean to step on him there. The bandit leader is stronger and faster than most bandit encounters. He can become enraged, making powerful, unblockable attacks. He also inspires his followers to steal gold on each hit. That kind of sounds like it's going to be a problem. Unless, of course, he was on my team, and then I would love that right there. But in the ruins of an ancient temple, among the eternal shifting sand dunes, lives the mysterious leader of the desert bandits, infamous for his reign of terror over any spice caravans that dare take their chances traveling through his domain. He rules as a king over the barren lands. Okay. So we're gonna have to defeat that guy somehow. I'll check that out. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he could cheat if he wants to. I would never even have a clue he was doing it.
Let the cards fall where they may.
So let's see.
We begin.
We can move around with the left thumbstick. A is to select. Oh, we can hit back to look at
You
the
can
inventory.
always review your cards here.
So let's see, weapons. A rusty axe. Damage 20 during combat. Press X button to attack. We don't have any gloves. No trinkets. No artifacts. No shields. No helmets. Blessing and curses. Oh, we got some armor. Light armor. Defense light. During combat, light armor gives some protection with no penalty to your speed. So I guess that's kind of nice. And then you got these three cards right underneath us that say gold is 0, which I guess is good since he can't steal any. Food is 10, not sure what that's for. And then health is 100 over 100. So I guess let's go ahead and back out of this. Let's see what happens if we select our own card. Absolutely nothing. Okay, let's go ahead and do the one right in front of us. I can't do any of the other ones. Apparently you can only go one card from where you're at. Probably in either direction, but up is the only one we have right now. Twisted Candy.
That first moment, that glinting weapon, the call to action, to adventure. Truly, there is nothing like it.
Okay, and if you look down on the bottom left, you actually see food went from 10 to 9. So maybe use a food every time you make a move or every time you attack. I'm not sure just yet. You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight, lying next to a skeleton at the bottom of the canyon. Okay. Climb down to retrieve the weapon or leave it. This is cool. It's kind of like an old D&D style kind of game where you used to sit around the table and play with your friends. I guess we're going to climb down and retrieve the weapon. Feeling a little bit adventurous here. Okay, so 3 are good and 1 is bad.
Choose from these options.
And there's no way to tell that I can see on the back of the cards. Maybe some little hint. Go ahead and pick right now, guys. Which one would you go with? And we'll see in a second if you picked right or wrong. I'm gonna go with this third one, just randomly. There we go. I win. Nice. So you climb down to retrieve the weapon. Very carefully, you make your way to the bottom of the canyon. Draw 1 weapon card. Okay. Sweet. A sword. 23 damage. I think the axe we had did 20 damage. Press the X button to strike enemies. And I'm not sure if there's different moves or abilities that you can use with swords versus axes just yet, but if it's like most D&D type games, there probably will be. Rusty axe. Okay, that's what we have. Do I want to equip the sword? Yeah, we'll do that.
A moment to savor. That will make you much more effective.
So I can either go up or I can go right. And I'm going to go right simply because I don't want to get too close to him. Chances are that's where the main guy is going to be, but I guess it could be completely random. Who knows? Let's go ahead and check this spot out. The Maiden.
Fair Merith. I'm not surprised to find that this encounter remains vivid in your memories.
Okay. One day in a shady forest, you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. I am Merith of the Forest Folk. My people have long helped the mortals of this realm. What boon would you ask of me? Ask for longer life? Ask for supplies? Ask for gold? Well, I'm not quite sure what gold is for yet. I'm sure you can buy stuff with it, but you know, what are the prices? Are they like $300, $400, $500 or 500 gold for an item, or is it 10 or 15? I don't know. Supplies, again, you use 1 per move, but do we get more when we defeat the guy? I don't know. So I'm going to go with longer life and see what that does. As you wish. Meredith mutters and waves her hand. A light shines from your skin. The dealer draws you 2 max health gain cards. 2, that's sweet. Health
A
tonic
little
gain.
extra health, but it is only a momentary respite.
10 max health. Ooh, and I get another one.
I'm
Health
sure you're
tonic.
grateful for that.
5 max health. Sweet. So now I have 115 health. That's pretty nice. The elders of our kind often say that we must retread paths we once took in order to gain an advantage on the present. Farewell, mortal. Okay, so she's saying we must retread paths, which means maybe the card right here in front of us is not the path to take. So I'm going to go her opinion and actually go back a card. Uses a gold, or not a gold, but a food. And now let's check this one out. Stairs.
Every step you take consumes food, but you will also heal as you proceed.
Okay. You have discovered the exit to this area. No, I'm going to turn back. You turn away from the stairs and keep exploring. Okay, so let's come over here and check this out. Mr. Lionel.
I was never a fan of illusion or pretense. Here, I'll make an exception.
He does look hideous. I'm not quite sure what kind of creature that is. He's almost like a ghoul slash dwarf or something. And then he has this huge mustache on him. I thought at first that was just a gap in his teeth, a little black area, but it does look more like a giant mustache. So that's even more hideous, actually. So let's go ahead and talk to him. Whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes the seat next to you. You know, this would be so cool with voice acting. If this little creature came on and started talking, he taps your shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention. And you notice that he appears to be a goblin. Okay, that's what he is. Poorly disguised as a human. His wizened face grins and with a hint of madness. My name is Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need, boy, I will conjure up your heart's desire with this wizarding wand of my own creation. I don't have a lot to give, but let's see what he wants. He cackles uncontrollably for a few moments, then sits patiently waiting for your answer. Give him the bread from your plate. Give him 20 gold, which I don't have. Ask him what he needs. Ignore the goblin. So, this is hard because if I give him the bread, which I guess is my food, he may not even want that. And then again, that might be the easy way to go. Just go give him what you have to spare, because if I ask him what he wants, he may ask for something I don't have. So that's a hard one. I'm gonna ask him just to see what he wants. But you guys are more than welcome to try it out. In fact, I'll probably play this again just to see the different paths you can take. I need to help you. Okay. Mr. Lionel taps his staff on the ground, and a shield materializes at your feet. There you go, old bean. He smiles a warm grin that reveals all his chipped and yellow teeth. Your face reminds me of my son. I haven't met you before, have I? My face reminds him of his son, and he has cracked and chipped yellow teeth. I sure hope his son was far better looking than he was. Okay. So I got a shield.
I cannot expect you to get by without some protection.
Shields with this trait allow the hero to reflect projectiles back at the attacker. This must be performed with precise timing as the projectile draws near. With the Y button, press Y to reflect projectiles. Look for the green indicator above the hero's head. That's 1 out of 2. Shields provide passive damage mitigation. Press Y button to reflect projectiles. Reflect and counter. Counter. Weapons with this trait allow the hero to counter their foe's attack. Look for the green arrow indicator above foes. Press Y to counter. Okay. So that's pretty nice.
You can now reflect your opponent's ranged attacks using your shield. Make good use of this skill if you wish to survive.
Then before you can stop him, with inhuman speed, he snatches a pickled onion off your plate and sprints out of the tavern door. Pickled onion, huh? That's pretty disgusting. Okay, so let's head back to the stairs. We're down to just 4.
Down once more, seeking the heart of it all.
So let's see. I guess we have to take the stairs. There's not really anywhere else for us to go, except maybe back to the very beginning. And I'm not sure if you can retreat out of combat. If you can, then that would be kind of pointless. But you embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
You are on the final floor of our simple map. Your opponent waits here for you. Find him. If you defeat me, well, it is early to be talking about victories and losses. Let us see what you're made of.
Okay, let us see. And I have 4 food, and there's 4 cards, so that should be just enough to get there at the end. Let's see what he says. Nothing? Traveling Tinker. Try not to step on him when he talks, but you just never know when he's going to open his mouth, especially since it's covered. I can't even see if he's about to say something. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Tinker sell item of all descriptions. Approach the shop. Yeah, let's go check it out. Not that we have any money. Greeting, wise traveler. I have much to offer you. Let's see, what do you got?
If you were wondering why you've been collecting all that gold, you now have your answer. We're starting to get into the meat of the game now. The back and forth between resources and rewards.
Okay, so let's check out items. Value 10, damage 23. We already have that. Explorer's helmet, value 20. Reveals stare encountered upon entering a level and grants a gold bonus for revealing every encounter on a level. That actually sounds pretty nice. What about shield? Shield provides protection, yeah. Healing cap. Any healing that the player receives is doubled. That's pretty cool. I really like this cap though. It's 20. That sucks though. Let's see. What about back? Can I sell that that axe that I have? No, I can only sell the shield. A value is only 4. That's ridiculous. I haven't even used these, so they're not like they're damaged or anything. But you can see it in the little crystal skull right there, what they look like. So that's kind of cool looking. No, can't sell that axe that I have. What about food? Food is 4 gold. So you save an extra buck if you buy 3. Yeah, that sucks. You sure you want to leave the shop? Well, I have no gold yet. I guess if we had asked that girl to give us gold instead of more health, we might have a little bit of money there to spend, but I think the health is gonna help us out more in the end anyways. Dead
Your
man's
provisions are running low. Can you press on?
yeah, I should be able to. While crossing the ancient rope bridge of Dead Man's Gorge, you hear sounds of movement from below. It's an ambush. Draw 1 monster card. Oh, this might be our first fight here. Dust. 2 of dust. Whatever that means. Let's see where it takes us. I guess it's loading something up. Yeah, it's loading something up. So I can skip past this if I want to, but I don't want to. I want to check this out and see what happens. There goes my sword and my shield.
You can now counter your opponent's attacks. Hit the counter button when you see the flashing indicator.
Okay, so let's look at this. X is attack, B is stun, A is dodge roll, and Y is counter. Okay, we can do that. Die. Yeah, baby. Roll. Boom. I tried a Y button there. Didn't seem to work. Oh, there, yeah, it's countering. Yeah, baby. Oh. That's cool. It's like a card game and like a Diablo, almost melee type game combined. That is pretty freaking awesome. Recover what you can from the dead. The dealer draws you 3 gain cards. So I guess maybe just random cards from the dead. Armory, draw 1 equipment. That's pretty cool. I get another equipment slot. Another shield.
A strong left arm is as important as a strong right arm, after all.
Yeah, I could always sell that, but let's see. It does the exact same thing, doesn't it? I think it's the exact same.
Really? Is that what you're going to do?
Ooh, 5 food. Definitely keep that. Good fortune, gain 25 gold. Yeah. 25 gold. You know what? I'm going to go back and I'm going to buy that cap. Hopefully it's still there. Yeah. Approach the shop. Give me my hat. I want my hat. You know, because on these types of games, sometimes you have to buy the item when you first see it. Otherwise, you never see that item again. I remember there was one game on the Nintendo, I'm going to get the name wrong, but it was like something like Faxanadoo or something ridiculous. At the very beginning of the game, they had the best helmet you could possibly get. And then that was it. You never saw it again. So if you didn't buy it right when you saw it, that was it. Great new stuff. Reveals stairs encounters upon entering a level and grants a gold bonus, okay, for every encounter on a level. Let's see, what is this? The monocles. During combat, press right bumper to throw knives in 8 cardinal directions. That sounds pretty cool too, but I don't have enough gold for that. I wonder where that goes. Healing, and then we got axe. Axe is 25. That's actually better than what I'm wearing, and it's only 10. But I think I'm still going to go with this one because the extra gold for the bonus. And the gold seems to be something we're lacking. Maybe later on it won't be. But for right now...
A small aid to navigation, but still.
Yeah. But still nothing. What about sell? I got a shield. Yeah, I guess I'm going to go ahead and sell this shield. That may be a mistake. We may get other players that I can give this stuff to, but, you know, there may be a certain amount of items we can hold, and I don't want to reach that if I can help it. So let's go ahead and sell this. It's only 3 gold, but hey, every little bit helps. So let's go back to our inventory. We have weapons, yeah. There we go. What about this? Okay, so it auto-equips it for us. So we just have 3 slots left. Artifacts, trinkets, gloves. Oh no, make that 4. Blessing and curses, okay. So let's get out of here. Yes, leave the shop. This is a really cool game, guys. Let's go ahead and waste a food. Granted, your life does go up, it says, so that could be a method if you're getting into fights and not a winding
An ambush. Hardly fair, is it?
Well, you knew it was going to happen. Getting closer to the main bad guy. Suddenly a tree falls across your path, blocking the way ahead. The dealer draws you 1 monster card. Okay, 1 monster card, that's not too bad. 3 of dust. So I guess it's going to be the same thing that we got last time, but this time 3 of them. Attack the cowardly band for daring to threaten you. You shout a battle cry and raise your weapon. The battle begins. But he did say it was an ambush, so I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, more enemies came out of the woodworks after we kill these guys, or as we get further into it, you know, attacking them. Oh, check it out, he's putting his helmet on. There goes his shield. There goes his sword. What is that? Die, punks. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Die. Y button. Anytime you see that little green thing over their head, if you hit the Y button, do a little parry, a little attack. Oh, he got me. That's the first hit. Nice. Down, punk. It's almost like you should get more fights, because I found a lot better loot when I got into those than I did just wandering around, but... You search the bodies for loot. The dealer draws you 3 gain cards. So let's see what we get. Armory. A sword, 23 damage.
The most fundamental symbol of might for an age.
A sword. Yeah, we're not gonna wear it because it's the exact same thing we already have. Supplies 3 food. Okay. Good fortune, 15 gold. So now we have 23 gold. Still not enough to buy that other, what was it, a sword or something that was better than the one we're using, but it's getting us closer. At least maybe the next shop we could do something good with it.
You have reached my first champion. A good man driven to madness by a war that took all from him. Wife and child, kith and kin. From such dark and brittle iron I forge my tools. Now we see your metal.
And you see our gold actually jumped up from 23 to 43. So an extra 20 gold just for getting to this guy. But remember, he also steals gold for every hit. So we're definitely going to try to see if we can parry or dodge his attacks as much as possible.
This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
This token, there's 3 of them there, but okay. And you see on his card, it's a little gold crown, little gold skull. I guess that's letting you know that he's a big... Oh, there's 4 dust too. So 5 guys all together. Might be kind of rough. Jack of dust. Oh, so that last card is my gold.
Some enemy attacks cannot be blocked or countered. Get out of the way or stop them with your own counterattack.
Yeah, because they were saying his can't be blocked. Jump. Oh no, 7 gold. Dang it, jump. Oh, there we go. Good. jump, jump. Oh, there we go. Oh, got me. Suck. There we go. Get out of here. Sucking on this one. No. 5 more gold off me. Hope I get it back. Oh, it got me again. Jump. That is not working. Oh, suck. I have to hit him just like 1 or 2 times. Because my little parry does not work when I try it. He's gonna take all my gold. I hate you, punk. Let's try it again. Nope, that does not work at all. I'm pretty close to dying. He took all my gold. Yeah, so you just have to jump out of the way, which means you can only do like 1 hit. Because if you're in a, you know, your little hit kind of thing, he doesn't want to
Down into the worms with him. Perhaps there is peace for him in the grave, poor soul. 1 champion has been sent to the cabinet. Yet we are only at the start of our road. You will face 11 more opponents who will test your strength, your memories, and your resolve. Few fall at the first hurdle. None reach the last. We have wagered, and you have won. You may claim your rewards, yet I will also claim mine. As you improve, so do I.
Nice.
Balance must be retained.
So 12 guys. I thought he said 10 at the beginning, but maybe I heard that wrong. As a reward for defeating the Bandit Jack, you receive these new cards. All of them? Jack of Skulls. Dead King Hall. Local Peasant. Devil's Choice. The River. And Captain of the Guards. Not quite sure what any of those do, but okay. And we got another one that we can activate. As a reward for defeating Bandit Jack, you receive these cards. Medium armor, we'll definitely put that to use. Chains of Rage. Not quite sure what that is. I guess it looks like armor, but maybe it does something different. Mercenary Contract. I'm not sure what that is. Another medium armor. Fortitude's Breath. That looks like a pretty big shield. And Desperate Measures. That looks like a nice hammer slash mace almost kind of thing. Add those cards. And we get 1 more. So we get 3 cards here. Let's see what this is. Bandit Attack. No idea. Maze of Traps. Not a clue. And Goblins. Wondering what those will do.
Shall we deal again?
Maybe that's just the cards that could show up on the map that I can land on. So what we're going to go ahead and do is actually end the episode here, guys. If you like this game, please hit the like button, subscribe. Definitely helps grow my channel. I greatly appreciate it. Also, I'll put a link down below in the description so that you guys can check this game out by Defiant Development. Really good company, really cool guys, and just a pretty cool game, guys. So, I mean, it's definitely a mix of card game / action with just enough mix of both to kind of satisfy whatever your particular taste might be. Again, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next episode.